X-Men Grand Design is by no means an indie comic, but its creator is one of the biggest names in indie comics. Ed Piskor, known for his hip-hop family tree collection from Fantagraphics, brings his unique style that seems influenced by underground comics as well as classic Silver Age Marvel to the X-Men franchise. I'm not a huge X-Men comics fan, even though I do like the movies. But I was curious what Piskor's X-Men would look like given his attention to detail and seemingly endless research that he does. If you follow him on Twitter, you can see all the volumes of X-Men comics, collected editions, and video that he's been pouring through to make this series. In fact, what he's trying to do is tie up some loose ends and correct some missteps in the X continuity. There's even 2 pages of notes for additional reading in the back of issue 1 that substantiate the events in this book. Without giving too much away, the story begins with both Professor X and Magneto as young men discovering and honing their mutant powers and how their environments affected both men. They both search for others like themselves, but with very different agendas. The result is a beautiful book, done in the artist's trademark panel style, with parchment-looking pages that give it that yellowed old comic book page look. He uses stark white for effect, and that works great, sort of like using Pro White when you go over ink. You can tell this is the gig of a lifetime for Piskor, and he leaves it all on the page for the reader. I would not be surprised if he's given another Marvel franchise to revive in the future, maybe the Fantastic Four, or maybe something along the lines of what they did for Bendis and his own universe. I don't think Piskor would be content with just writing though, even though that's where the big bucks are. Ed Piskor is a cartoonist and he's proud of it. Not like some people who draw comics but are afraid or ashamed to use the C word and prefer to use the word illustrator lest they be judged by someone that looks down on comics. Anyway, I think you should pick up a copy of X-Men Grand Design number 1, which came out in early December 2017. It's the first in the trilogy, and issue 2 will be out in early January 2018. Well, thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment, a thumbs up or a thumbs down, and subscribe.